Hi, so I wasn't planning to do this, but I thought, might as well. And I'm gonna highly recommend the book, what I'm only halfway through, because it's that good. And I think it needs more people to be exposed to it. And it's Major Eazy, the Italian campaign. So this is written all the way through, all the stories are written by Alan Hebden, and all the art is by Collis Square of Judge Dredd fame. And this is work he did before Judge Dredd. It's wonderful. So basically, Major Eazy is a major locate for the British Army, located in Italy initially, and then I think he moves to Africa. I've not come to that part yet. I'm about halfway through, so I've read about 80, 90 pages. Um, but anyway, he ends up working for this company, and he ends up with like a side, like his side man, his wingman, Sergeant Daly, who I think is my favourite character. It's James Coburn. At the end of the day, it is James Coburn with the dress sense of is it? Oh, was it Donald Sutherland? No, what's he called? Keith Sutherland's dad. It's Donald Sutherland, isn't it? Is it? I could be wrong, but you know who I mean. Anyway, um, from the war movie he did with. Oh God, I'm having brain farts. Anyway, but yes, he's got like that outlaw look. So he's got like a German hat on, biker jackets, and just fatigues, stubble. Always carries his guns. How Charlie's War, which I've done a video of, and I highly recommend you watch it. Um, Focus on the serious side of war, the impact war has, how war is evil, how it left so many people damaged. This forgets all about that, and this is just a rip roaring, balls to wall fun. This is everything. This is like concentrated Quentin Tarantino and Glorious Bastards, siphoned with all the rubbish bits, stripped off, and just brought out week after week in a 3 to 4 page story each week. And it's amazing. The reason I want to recommend it, I've been reading it, and nearly, like I said, most of the stories are just 3 pages each. But as you can see, unlike American comics, each there's so many panels on each page. So it's basically like reading a 16-page comic, but even though it's just 3 pages, because there's so much crammed in, but it's not crammed in where there's so much verbiage like you got with the Silver Age comics. No, 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 no. The stories are really stripped down, bare minimal dialogue, but there's so much crammed in, and it's just really action packed. He drives a Bentley. I mean, it's never explained why he drives a Bentley, but he drives a Bentley. He smokes a cigar all the time. He'd rather have a kip than be fighting, and he gets very annoyed when the Germans disturb him having a nap, and that's when he brings out his big guns or throws a grenade at them. There's a lot of murder in here, and but it's weird because he also realizes that half of the Germans were Nazis and half the Germans were grudgingly in the war, like a lot of the British army was. And so he has some friends in the German army. He has some friends in the Italian army as well. There's scenes where he's playing cards with the mafia, and there's another one where he's and it's not all told in 3 pages. He takes this woman whose husband was killed, this Italian woman, and he lets her kill the German officer that killed her husband while he just sits back and smokes a cigar instead of him doing the job. And it's honestly, I've not had as much fun in years with a book. I had faint memories of Major as a grown up. But I've more come to like him now in the battle action relaunch, what they've had recently with Rebellion. This was more my brother's comic battle. I was very much 2000 AD as a child. Um, but I'm so glad I took a chance on this. Took a chance. And the artwork by Collis Square is as cool as the work he later does on 2000 AD with Judge Dredd and Strontium Dog. And it's got some nice back matter as well. But if you're hungry for a comic, like with a lot of American comics, they've always got to have a message. No message, The only message is Nazis evil, Nazis die, and let's have fun while we're killing them. What more do you need in a war comic? This is Sergeant Rock without the grandiose message, the big speeches, the reams of blurb as they talk about the harshness of war. Fuck that. Let's just kill Nazis and have fun while we're doing it. There's one thing where he helps this old friend who's an Italian, and he ends up. I mean, this was battle was basically a child's comic. He ends up getting pissed on the house and sleeping with a few women, and he comes back looking worse for wear than when he went away, with posters and all on his face because he had a fight while he was there as well, fighting all these Germans. It's it's wonderful. It's ribald. It's anti-authoritarian. He hates people getting medals and that lot. He pretended to be a coward so he couldn't get a medal. It's just sticking two fingers up at the establishment and having fun while doing it. And it just happens to be set in the Second World War. It's a wonderful, wonderful book. I'm only halfway through because I'm taking my time because it's only 3-page episodes, and each one just makes me giggle. I'm just loving it. Whereas with Silver Age books, sometimes feel like you need a PhD just to read through all the wordage, especially Stan Lee stuff. And with this, no, 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 fly through, fly through. Ah, and the art is a delight. So I'm doing it. I'm recommending it now because I want more people to get it, so we can keep on getting more volumes of stuff of this and other stuff from Battle in the Rebellion archives. It's £14.99. I think there's about 150 pages or so, and it's worth it. Again, really high quality paper, nice generous size. It's a blast. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10 because it's not as special to me as Slane is special. Slane is an institution. This is just fun. If you like things like Hitman and that lot, it's nothing like Hitman, but it's got that same kind of wild and loose mentality. It's great. 9 out of 10. It's a forgotten gem that more people need to be introduced to. So I highly recommend this. Major Eazy, a wonderful, wonderful book. Okay, bye.